war seems pretty imminent at this point. Today, Thursday morning, American Eastern Standard Time, they had negotiations in Switzerland between Jared Kushner and the Iran defense minister. I believe he was the representative for Iran. And to this point, to this point, I don't understand how Jared Kushner is I'm just when I see that picture, I'm just kind of I'm like, what? How does he like? Is he what? I'm just very confused about why he's even there in the first place. Like, is he a diplomat? If I had to put a number on, I think we're closer to war, like 70-30, than we are to negotiating not a war. I don't think you bring all those fleets and ships to the Mediterranean or outside of the Mediterranean to do a just to have a negotiation. Wall Street Journal said that they're nowhere close. It was Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi who said, "I can
Good
say,
job, Charles. Good shit. Good shit.
thank you." Who said, "I can say that during these long and very intensive hours, we made good progress and seriously got into the elements of an agreement." You'll take with that what you want from him, but those are kind of the lay of the land where we stay with Iran. Fellas, if I had to ask you to put a number on it, 1 to 10, 10 being war, 1 being nothing happens, where do you think we stand with Iran?
60.
So you're going 60. No matter, do you have a number?
No, but I actually want to know because last time we were here, we said they'd be at war by the next time we record. So I just want to know, you know, where were we last week versus where we are today? All right. So if we're saying 60 right now for Brother Mook, where were we last week? Like, did we go up? Did we go down? You know?
I think
I would,
last week, I remember we were saying yes, and then I said by March 4th. I remember saying by March 4th, there will be attacks. So today is the 26th. We got about a week till then. So it was 10 to 15 days from last week. That will put us at about 10 days now with about a week or so to go. I would argue last week we were closer to 50. Hey, they're gonna, and I think to Mook, I don't know where Mook is. I was closer to 50. I think I'm higher now than I was last week. If last week I was at like 50, I think I'm about, I think it's pretty imminent that they will have some sort of attack happen. The hope is that you can force Iran's hand. They did it last summer. Like I said, Iran's foreign minister came out, I want to say a month or two ago, and said that the United States asked them to do the summer bombings. They basically, more theater. They asked them to have a show of military action to appease people. Maybe something like that happens again. I cannot speak to it, but I don't think you can force the Iran government hand. I think they're in a much, I think after what they did last summer, they're in a much stronger position to say, screw you guys. Like, you didn't obliterate our nuclear facilities. You didn't do all these things. So why now would we do this again? So I think that's where I would stand on the Iran situation.
Trump, it doesn't really want to go to war with Iran. I said that last week. And he said it today, actually. Like, he's like, bro, I don't want to go to war with them. Like there will be no war. Um, I don't think the Iranians respect Trump because he won't talk to them face to face. You know what I'm saying? And they won't meet with Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff face to face. Like, they go through someone from Oman. You know what I'm saying? They go through one of their representatives. Like, it's a third party negotiation. So, like, I also feel like that's one reason that this negotiation is being held up. And yeah, Israel, I feel like you said, to add on to your point, like last summer, those missiles in Tel Aviv really shook them, bro. Like, oh shit, like missiles made it through. And like, they didn't expect for their population to die. I think they want American soldiers to die so that they can say like, all right, bet we got the full backing of the American government and we can do what we want. And it's just like, all right, cool. But at the same time, like I feel like nobody's paying attention to what Iran's government is doing right now, loading up on ballistic missiles and all of that shit. So it's just like you can say what you want, but you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be patient, we can practice sabr, my nigga. Like it is Ramadan. Like we practice patience all year round, but this month specifically, like we can be patient. Like we're in no rush to do anything. Like it's cool. And then the Iranians left the negotiation table today. Like they called it a break, but I read in one report where they actually just left the room. Like it was just like, yeah, bro. Like I don't know what y'all talking about. We out of here. And then like they ended up coming back, and then that's when Charles was talking about like the one say agreement, the other side said nah, but like the ballistic missiles thing is going to be the holdup because Israel is like we cannot allow them to have ballistic missiles, and then Iran is like, at that point we're not a country. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have a military force if we don't have ballistic missiles. Like at that point, so it's just like yeah, and y'all can't be the only country in the Middle East that can defend yourself or has the right to defend themselves, as they would say. So it's just like, or have the right to exist. So it's just like, yeah, bro. Like I just really want to see how him and Trump are about to react in these next coming weeks. Like that's what I'm really paying attention to.
I don't think I have much to follow up on that. I definitely think we're in a interesting place as far as Iran, Israel, and the United States. I think you've made the very salient point multiple times on the pod that Trump doesn't actually want to bomb Iran. What does this war really mean? Is this war a pretext to Israel's actual goal of a greater Israel? And it opened, I think, a lot of eyes in the Arab world. A lot of Arab leaders, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, even people who hate each other had to look around and say, oh, like maybe it is not in our best benefit to turn a blind eye and let Iran go, go down in this war because will ultimately be a casualty on the back end. So I think that is a very, very important footnote here